Hi there, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to discuss a topic I get asked about often, and that is, what is the best exercise? So my answer to this question is quite straightforward. I say that there is no such thing as a best exercise or the best exercise. The most important things to consider is enjoyment and consistency. So what I mean by that is, whatever you enjoy doing the most and will do consistently, that is going to give you the best long-term results and outcomes. So in terms of let's say athletic development or performance enhancement, yes, there might be specific goals you're looking to achieve, but there are many ways you can achieve those goals. So as an example, if you, let's say, would become a stronger athlete, there are many variations you can use to get stronger. As long as the principles that you apply to that, let's say, variation are going to achieve strength, then doesn't matter what variation you use, as long as the principles applied to that exercise are appropriate. Same for rehabilitation. Even if we're trying to stimulate a specific structure, as long as that structure gets stimulated, it doesn't matter what variation or movement you use, as long as you are stimulating it in the correct way. The same for overall health. As long as someone is doing something consistently and enjoying it, they are going to get long-term health outcomes. That is what we are looking for. So as a biokineticist, my goal is to get people exercising for as long as possible, to remain physically independent for as long as possible, because that really in the long run leads to greater quality of life and overall, let's say, well-being. So in all three situations, the way athletic development and sports performance or rehabilitation and then health, there is no such thing as a best exercise or the best exercise. There are many different approaches you can take to achieve those goals. Now, ideally, even if someone is doing, let's say, training for sport and sport performance, or if it's for rehabilitation or for health, promote long-term exercise to keep exercising for the rest of their lives if possible, because that is going to give them the best, let's say, quality of life, reduce their risks of chronic conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease, and give them the greatest quality of life. Because at the end of the day, that is why we want to encourage people to be active, is to make sure that they are as healthy as possible. So again, I would say that the most important things to consider when choosing a, let's say, type of training or exercise is, first off, do you enjoy it and will you do it consistently? Because if you can do those two things, then you're going to get the best long-term results. So it's not the most exciting answer, but in my opinion, it is possibly the best answer, because if we constantly are chasing a best exercise, meanwhile there are so many different ways we can achieve our goal, then we are actually missing out on a lot, because enjoyment is going to lead to the longest, let's say, adherence, and adherence is going to lead to the best results. And at the end of the day, that is what we are looking for, is to achieve the greatest results, best outcomes. So that is what I feel as a health professional we should all look to achieve, is exercise for the long run. And yes, it's important to have short-term goals, but to always keep the end in mind. And I don't mean the end as in the end of your life, I mean the end goal. Whatever the end goal is, keep that in mind, and then you choose whatever variations you enjoy and will do consistently that's going to help you achieve that end goal. Now, as I said earlier, as a biokineticist, my goal is to get everyone to exercise for the rest of their lives. So yes, as you get older, you will change, you will have slightly different, let's say, goals, but the overall goal is going to be quality of life and overall health. So whatever is going to help you to achieve that is going to be the best exercise. Context will always be important, individuals' needs will always be important, but there are many ways you can address those needs and achieve those goals. That is really the overarching point of this video. So there is no one or best approach. There are many ways you can achieve physical goals and health goals, and that is really what I want the main takeaway to be from this video. So hopefully you enjoyed what I have had to share and say, and if you have anything else you'd like me to cover in future, please leave it down in the comments. Please let me know what you think of the video in the comments, and I'd also like to hear your opinions in the comments. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Cheers.